Welcome back. New Music Tuesday now. John and Jessie from Waterloo Records are here. We've got some great stuff, and I was just telling John, right on the money with Paul Simon's release last week. Boy, that's a good one if you haven't heard it. And we've got some great stuff this week, too.
Yeah, I really like my picks this week. I'm very proud to talk about them. Yes. The first one is The Head and the Heart. Man, you know, this sat on my desk for about a month before I listened to it, and I'm so glad I finally picked it up. They were here for South by Southwest. It's just good indie pop rock. A little bit of romance to it. They're on tour right now, opening for Iron and Wine, and it's new from Sub Pop Records. This is their debut.
Self-titled, right?
The Head and the Heart, self-titled record.
Okay, and then we got a big in-store today, right?
Today is a perfect day.
Man.
Bob Schneider is releasing his next CD today, entitled A Perfect Day. And we are going to have him, yes, at our store at 5 p.m. We're anticipating a room capacity crowd.
I was going to say, you're going to get a full crowd.
Right, so we're going to have priority admission for the folks that are picking up a copy of A Perfect Day.
How is this one?
It's great.
It is.
I mean, you know, just kind of those dance groove, just slide along. And I went and saw him perform at Threadgill's this Friday. He had his CD release party there, and it was a fantastic sold-out show. A perfect evening for A Perfect Day.
Very cool. Okay, that's in store today, 5 o'clock.
That's right.
Get there fairly early if you get, go in and buy the CD. Okay, and then we've got
Dengue Fever.
Dengue Fever.
Yes, this is called Cannibal Courtship. This is Cambodian American psych rock. Many people just consider them a good rock band. Without a doubt, they are truly great performers. We had them not this year, but last year for South by Southwest. The key ingredient here is the front woman. I have to read her name, Chom Namal. She is just charismatic, and she is the key ingredient.
To the nth degree, she is charismatic.
Listening party, right? Pizza listening
party? First of all, they're going to be in Austin at Emo's on May 6th.
Okay.
And we're having a pizza listening party. It's a weird day this week. It's on Thursday at 5. So come by and get a slice and listen to Dengue Fever.
Perfect. All right. Then we're going with
the Guerrillas. The Fall.
Yeah.
It's entitled The Fall because they wrote this and recorded it on their 32-city romp through the United States this past fall. Caught that show at the Irwin Center. Fantastic. And Sean just said that his son, this is one of his favorite bands. He's a young budding bass player.
Sure.
And that's very cool. But the Guerrillas is kind of a changing cavalcade of the best of the electro-rock pop world. And of course fronted by the animated virtual characters that are the Guerrillas. Okay, so an incredible release from them. A couple of Texas ties, nothing from Austin, but there's one entitled The Snake in Dallas. I wonder who that is. And also Amarillo.
Okay, The Fall. And then we've got
this one is
Shilpa
Ray. Yes. This is another one at first glance I wouldn't normally have picked it up. It looks a little bit gimmicky. Not at all when you listen to it. Total Patti Smith vibe, female-fronted, no shtick whatsoever. It's just rock and roll. So we're going to have them for an in-store. This is going to be a little bit different for us, so come check them out on Friday at 5.
It's a Friday at 5 show. That's great. You guys always get the good shows. And then
we've got a cool book signing from Tesco V, the leader and front man from the Meat Men, also one of the founders of the Touch and Go fanzine. Right. Very, very lo-fi.
So you're saying this is kind of a
was all done with Xerox machines and so forth back in the day. And definitely the precursor to today's bloggers that are,
boy, that is cool.
Out there in a very low-cost way, communicating with lots of people about what they love. The punk DIY, do-it-yourself ethic was definitely there, and although this is Michigan's version of it, we're going to have Tesco V at our store 5 p.m. for a book signing, and this, kind of the Austin tie-ins to this are the Rawls and Duke's Royal Coach Inn, punk havens of the late 70s, early 80s.
That's going to be Saturday at
5 o'clock.
Okay, let me just recount. You got Bob Schneider today.
I think Tesco V might be the only author we've ever had that has his own bobblehead.
Oh, yeah, of course. Bob Schneider at 5. Dengue Fever listening party Thursday at 5, and then Shilpa Ray 5
at Friday,
and then Tesco
and then Tesco V 5 at Saturday.
Very busy. I know. Some great stuff. All right. How's the baby?
Very, very good. Yeah. Thanks for asking.
How big?
Oh, she's big. She's more than an armful already.
We're waiting for you to bring her in. Give us some reviews.
Next week.
All right. She'll pick the new, hard rock. She's a rocker, right?
Yeah, she is.
Good to see you both. Thank you so much. That's your New Music Tuesday.
Thanks, Chris.